Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Happy Friday, friends. Welcome to the Hy-Vee Today show. I've got a Hawkeye shirt on. I look very unkempt in the face, but the stash is for Halloween. Costume soon. Mustache gone after that. We'll have weird, round baby face until the next goatee comes in. I saw a friend of mine, Jordan Lake, in the store yesterday, and he said, "You growing the stash?" And he's like the first person that's noticed this fabulous push broom. And I said, "Yeah, for Halloween, I'm going as Hopper from Stranger Things and the My Pillow guy." He was just like, ha, like in stride. He just laughed and walked towards Wine and Spirits because I had just made an announcement that we had our friends with Exile Brewing Company that were doing some sampling. And by the way, just shout out to Exile Brewing Company. They had, I got the old hook, line, and sinker. I punched out, of course, and then I went to Wine and Spirits. I had been sent a text from my wife to bring home Diet Pepsi, which is usually a sign that the kids are being kids. And then I stopped in Wine and Spirits, sampled a couple Exile beers, and there were only 2 6-packs left of this. I can't even remember what the name of it is. Something Brute. It's a Brute beer. It's 7.4%. It's one of those sneaky beers. You drink it, and it doesn't feel like it's a 7.4% beer. There might be a picture on the Facebook page, Chad. I don't know. The Exile guy is fantastic. It's made in Des Moines. Think local, drink local. All right, a couple things to mention quick. Today we've got those $1.99 tenderloin sandwiches. I've got the Hy-Vee fresh hat. Nobody looks... Maybe people look good in this hat. I don't, because I have what you would call a large melon. Chris, do you think it fits? Wee. What would you like on your tenderloin? Perhaps some goatee hair? Plunk. There you go. I'm kidding. I probably won't be serving sandwiches. I'll just be whatever. Because when you have $1.99 hand-breaded, hand-cut, every single sandwich was cut by hand, breaded by hand, put in the fryer. Totally healthy, by the way. Part of a balanced diet. We'll have a line probably at 10:45, and I plan on helping for as long as I can. And we've got a couple other things on the agenda today, and we'll take care of that. Real quick, also, tomorrow, homecoming in Iowa City. Iowa Hawkeyes hosting Purdue, looking to bounce back after 2 straight losses. Kickoff at 11 a.m. We'll have the all-you-can-eat appetizer buffet ready at 11:30. 25-cent draft beers. Let me say that again in less dramatic fashion. 25-cent draft beers? The app buffet is $10, and you can have a well-mixed drink for 2, and whatever else you like. You don't have to have any adult beverages. You could just watch the game and order a hamburger. Whatever you want to do is fine. Game at 11. And then I guess also, Chad, on the Facebook page, and I didn't send this to you. I should have airdropped it. But just our floral shop, they do some fun stuff, and they had put together these minion pumpkins with a Gru. And if you have kids or grandkids, you've probably seen Despicable Me. You know what a minion is. It's a talking Twinkie, right? The Minion movie made $1 billion. They don't even, they speak gibberish. Like they can't even understand them. But this idea is super cool. And I believe, and I didn't check, but yesterday afternoon, someone had just bought one of the Minion pumpkins. So we were hoping the whole lot would be purchased. Maybe along with Gru, although the Gru pumpkin looks a little suspect. You get a free hat with the Gru pumpkin. So that's one way to look at it. But somebody had just bought one of the Minions as of yesterday. I don't know what the status is this morning. Maybe we'll check with the cart cam in a little bit. All right, let's get to our guest who's patiently waiting. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Facebook right now. Karma and my boss, Matt Schweitzer, is watching. Matt, if you're out there, if you want to come on the show at 9, talk about tenderloins, please stop by. And Red Hot Brian Scott watching in Peoria, Illinois, the official voice of the Hy-Vee Today show. Amy Hessel is back.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I love that you've brought. Now I don't know what hat. Is better.
Well, this one would be better.
Yeah.
I bet you this one would fit you better.
You think so? Look at this. This is so stylish. Amy Hessel, Character Development Director with the Muscatine Community YMCA, is here. We've got a couple of things to talk about. Let's see. No, I look like I ate Indiana Jones.
Well, you better put the boa on then.
I look like Indiana Jones let himself go. Put the bow on? The boa? Okay. Ooh, yes. All right, now I'm in the mood.
Go.
What do you think? How do I?
Now you're ready.
Do I look good?
Now you're ready.
I look like a weird wrestler, right? Right? The husky tone. And my signature move is eating a tenderloin in the ring.
You probably been working on that name for a long time, wanting to use that name.
Yeah, you know me. You know me too well. Of course I have. All right, so I guess in order of events, a couple of fun fundraisers, really fun fundraisers coming up if you're watching. Casino Night is back, Amy, November 8th.
November 8th. At
Different location?
No, we are still the National Pro Button Museum.
Perfect, okay.
Just has a new name this year,
Yeah,
but same.
Right. Same location. And by the way, that is really cool that they changed the name.
Yes.
They've had a ton of more traffic through the door down there.
Changed the name, and they've done some remodeling, so... so we're going to be this beautiful open floor space upstairs in the museum, and it was perfect last year, and now it's going to be even better with the open floor plan a little bit more. So you'll be able to see all the tables and
That's such a good idea.
Hear the music. Not that you couldn't last year, but just going to be able to see all of that stuff going on at the same time. So Joey Pete's there for live music.
I love Joey Pete. I saw him in the store yesterday. He's great.
Yeah, so, and then Geneva will be doing all the hors d'oeuvres and heavy hors d'oeuvres. None of us walked out of there hungry last year, so.
Well, and nobody's ever said, maybe there is such a statement as light hors d'oeuvres, but I never want to go to an event that has light hors d'oeuvres.
Right.
I, as a heavy person, I would like it to be heavy hors d'oeuvres, and Geneva does a great job.
Yes.
For the folks at home that might not have a context for Casino Night, it's been going on for a couple of years.
This will be our third year.
Oh my gosh, that's wild.
Yeah.
Third year for this fundraiser, and it's important because it really helps everything that you're able to do for our young people, our kids, our students in Muscatine.
And this is actually for the whole community. So the Casino Night is our annual campaign fundraiser. So that is everything from scholarships for families who otherwise couldn't afford to come to the Y.
Sure.
But it is also then helps with all the outreach that we do, from Big Brothers Big Sisters to our youth and teen stuff to Special Olympics. Our family program services. It really supports all of those things, and that annual campaign really allows us to be in the community and do what our mission is. So.
Oh, and it's important for everybody out there that's watching. I know that it's October 18th, but November 8th will be here soon, and this is definitely an event that has grown, and it's become one of those things, Amy, that people have on their calendar. Now, if you're watching and this is the first time you're hearing about it, put it on your calendar. Get a ticket, and to do that, they need to get a hold of you sooner than later, right?
Yes, and actually, there's you can go online and buy purchase tickets online. So if you are on the Y Facebook page or you go to our website, you can actually just purchase the tickets right from there. We're pretty excited that is a new option for us, and actually our new website allows all of our programs to be register online now. So
that's nice, right?
Yeah. So
you can just do it right now on your phone.
You can even buy a membership online
for the Y.
Yeah. So
word?
I'm like, we didn't really know it was working, and then we're like, oh, we got a membership this weekend.
What a pleasant surprise. Let's see what's new. Oh, hey, somebody got a whole family membership paid for.
Yes.
Well, it makes sense. We're in a time, how many things can you can order groceries from Hy-Vee on your phone. So, yeah, definitely do that. And then dress the part, have fun with it, right?
It is not required to dress up, but it is really highly encouraged.
Yeah.
And what we found is the people who are dressed up do kind of just fall into a little bit, have a lot more fun. Anybody who doesn't dress up is like, oh, I really wish I would have dressed up. And it's super easy. You're thinking, oh, but any black dress for a woman would work. And then you add some feathers, the boa and the hair pieces. It is Halloween time, so...
I know you normally like wearing this stuff, but listen, I'm happy to take one. I don't even know how to do this, but I was worried about messing up my hair today.
Yeah.
I put a lot of hairspray in, and there's, what do we got? Shelley, Laura Legis, and Mayor Broderson. Oh, hey, girl. No, Chad. Come on, the people at home. Yeah, we love those ladies, but look at this look. How are you?
So, but it's really easy, it's not, and Halloween, I even found some stuff at Walmart here in town, so men, black pants and a dress shirt and a hat or suspenders and stuff, it's not as hard as you think. Now, we sometimes go a lot further out, a lot more into it than...
like a zoot suit. Look at Jason Miller. He still has that beard. And
Mel was a newsboy last year.
Mel is, I got to tell you, Mel was in the store the other day, and she was in a hurry. And I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure she sprinted out of here. And no comments about taking the headband off on Facebook yet, so I'm just going to keep it on, I think. Places like Goodwill also have fun stuff.
Yes,
And at the end of the day, it is a fun fundraiser. And anytime you can have fun while raising money. It just makes the evening a success. And
I do think one of the
time.
testaments to how fun it is that we have had the same dealers volunteering every year.
Sure.
So, like, if our dealers are coming back every year, you
Right.
know they're enjoying it and stuff. So this is the third year for most of our dealers, and the
That's
second
fantastic.
year for others. So,
And as far as how it works, right? So it is truly a casino night.
Yes.
You're not playing with real money.
No.
Right?
You're
but you do have a
playing
chance
with-
to win some prizes.
some great prizes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so with your $40 ticket, besides the food and the music, you're gonna get some startup coins. So they're all like, so you can see the Y coins there.
I love it.
And then you can also, like, if you go through those, you can purchase more. So
Sure.
you can buy in for more.
Mm-hmm.
But we have roulette, craps, blackjack, poker. And then for some of the other non-adventurous, we have a Plinko board.
Oh,
So-
the Plinko board. If you want to
But-
pretend like you're on The Price is Right without getting harassed by Bob Barker, you can play Plinko.
But there are
At
tons
casino
of
night.
tons of
Yeah.
games, and
I
then
like that.
so several tables. It's amazing how much fun they have at the craps table. And,
Oh, sure.
And even if you're not a gambler, like, you can sit down and the volunteer dealers are going to walk you through how
Yep.
to play the game.
Absolutely.
So you don't have to know how to play blackjack or poker at a or craps for that matter. They
Well, and
they'll
ultimately,
walk you through everything. And
yeah, and ultimately, you're not going to like go broke, or if you did, it'd be
No.
for a good cause at least, right?
Well,
it wouldn't be
and-
like at the real casino where you're like, well, I gotta go get the pink slip for my car.
Right, yeah.
Um,
So you can buy in if you need to.
Sure.
You can buy more. But our prizes are
They're
a
fantastic.
$750 travel voucher,
Oh my gosh.
an overnight stay at Joomer's plus $100 to their restaurant. And then we also have an iPad.
An iPad. Oh,
Yeah,
an
so
iPad.
so
Oh, an
those,
iPad.
the top three winners will have a choice for one of the. We'll
That
get
is
one of those. so-
fantastic. So you do want to try and win a bunch of chips.
Yeah.
And then potentially turn that into a $750 travel voucher.
Yeah, that's gonna get you to Vegas for
phenomenal.
sure. So
Yeah, right.
Um,
or just towards I don't know, anywhere you want to go. But Vegas sounds great. I've never been to Vegas, so I say that quietly. People make fun of me.
I've never
also
been either.
never been to a Hawkeye game. I've been on the Mississippi River one time. So a lot of things I don't get to do. I'm very sheltered, as most of you know. Okay, so that's Friday, November 8th.
November 8th. Yep.
At the National Pearl Button, what's the official name? The
National
Pearl
Pearl
Button
Button
Museum. I need to have Terry Eagle on the show. Sorry, Terry.
Yeah.
Get the tickets. I don't know if you have is there a capacity for the event? I mean, that space is big.
At this point, I wouldn't say we do.
'Kay.
But doesn't mean there wouldn't be if we
Yeah.
started.
How
at
much
least
would I
200.
have to spend to get Brett Olson to wear this all night?
I don't know.
Okay. And I like that
Probably
this
a
says,
lot more than you.
this says that it's handmade. I hope I didn't stretch it out too much.
Oh,
But and I also got the purple pinkies for domestic
Me
violence
too.
awareness. Hey, now look at that. I love it. Brett, I feel like you would look fabulous in this. Brett Olson, boss at the Y. He's all in most times, so maybe he wears that. Well, cocktail dress.
Maybe.
Good ideas.
I think we'll start with the hat.
Okay. Small step, Brett. Maybe I spoiled his Halloween costume. I don't know. So get online. We just were showing the link where you can buy tickets for Casino
Yeah.
Night on November 8th. That's going to be awesome. And then because you apparently don't enjoy time off, you're going right into 7 days later. Amy Hessel, you go Casino Night,
Casino
big
night?
fundraiser, and then you have a trivia night.
Yes.
And I feel like, and this is a comment on how excited I am that you're doing the trivia night, because a lot of people feel like trivia nights, nobody enjoys them anymore. I've had this week alone, and this is true, I've had 4 separate people reach out to me and say, when is the next trivia night at Hy-Vee? People love trivia nights.
They do.
And there's been this weird thing I don't think they've ever been. They're always popular, and when
Right.
it's for a good cause and it's a good time. So for people that are watching that have been asking me about doing a trivia night here, I would point you to this one, November 15th, because it's already locked in, and all you got to do is get a table. It's
Yeah,
great.
and we've been doing them for, I think this is probably our 6th, 7th year again.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And we're at the Rendezvous.
Sure.
And this one is for our youth and teen programs.
Sure.
This really supports all the work that we do in our teen center. So we have 80 hours of middle school programming a month
Wow.
during the school year that is free, and you don't have to have a membership to come. And so we have everything from art and science stuff to card club. And then we just finished up our skateboarding class.
So awesome.
So, and then we have our Fearlessly Girl Club and our guy thing. So we really do have something for everybody. And this year we started homework hour.
Okay.
And so we have a tutor on Thursdays. And then we also have enrichment activities. And I usually do a science kind of activity.
Sure.
And then we give dinner.
That's absolutely fantastic.
So we do have quite a few kids that come over and they participate in the things because they need a dinner. And so we're, last night was chicken and rice casserole, and
that's cool.
so we go full out on a full meal for them on Thursday nights.
Well, Amy, how many kids? I mean, listen, for people that are watching, again, you think you send the kids go to school. Maybe you don't have kids, empty nest or whatever. The reality is, for a lot of kids, they go to school. That might be the only time they eat breakfast or lunch.
Yes.
And then where are they going after school? Are their parents working? Are they working late? The why is there. Like you said, a lot of these kids that are showing up don't have a membership, and the why is there to give them something constructive to do so that they don't maybe find their way into things that are not the best, right?
Well, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that 3 to 6 hour time frame
is 100%.
an absolutely terrible time.
Yeah,
when you think about youth crime or crime against youth, it's really a struggle. Kids are making poor choices at that time, whether it's lots of poor choices, behavior things that they're not quite ready for. And so we are available, and like I said, we're open to everyone, so you don't have to have a membership. And we have about 25 kids coming a day that just come to like the teen center stuff, and then there's the other kids who just come in, and the gym's still available, the volleyball court's still available, so.
Well, and some of those kids need to burn energy.
Yes.
Right? I mean, they need to get in there, and they need to run on the track or play a sport. And I also love that there's like an arcade. I've often thought that my friend Mike Rankins with Land of Oz could maybe work out a deal to donate another arcade for the kids that are, going to the Y as that. I say safe haven, and that's for some kids. That's what the why is. As much as it is for you, you're going to work out on a treadmill. That's fine, but you have to be cognizant when you're walking in. There's this. I mean, you can't miss where the teen space is. It's the first thing you see.
Yes. So and we're very fortunate. We have this beautiful room that's ours, and the kids have a place to be where it's theirs.
Yeah.
And I have. 2 male staff, myself, and another staff member that's there 3 days a week. And then we have our skill instructors who kind of fill into the teen center also. So we have, 6 staff mentors, 7 staff mentors that are there for these teens during the week that they can find to connect, and we're all very different. So like all 6, 7 of us, our personalities are very different. So any kid who comes in, they're going to be able to find someone who they can connect with. And we've been working really hard too on our Y staff to get everybody in the building ready to do youth development and to really work and connect with kids in a differently than just.
Well, it makes sense, right? The future leaders, future workforce, and Y members and community volunteers. I mean, it's just we're raising the next generation, literally. Trivia night is Friday, November 15th. Chad, I think it was in that email I sent that had the Gatsby thing. So this is a fun night. This is one of those things, get a table of friends together. The Rendezvous couldn't be an easier location to find. Gotta love Cindy Carver, great to work with for you guys, I know.
They're she's fantastic. And so, tables of 8.
Okay.
And if you only have 6, I only make you pay for 6 people. So, but 8's the limit, because 9 then becomes an advantage.
Right.
But you bring your own food, your own snacks. What I love about trivia night is all the food on the table and then the bar.
Bar. So, I was going to say.
My job is to run to get more drinks because I don't know any trivia answers.
I feel like that can't be true, though, because you've been a part of these trivia nights for a long time.
Terrible.
How can you
I buy the questions, I write them, and then when they're read, I still can't remember the answer. I
feel like there's. I mean, you're plugged in. You're intelligent. You probably know most of the answers, right? Like,
no.
I have done really well with like pop culture stuff, some history maybe. Then there's always that like one category that I'm like, I'm out.
Well, pop culture I'm probably better at but I am terrible when it comes to geography, history, of those things. I'm like,
no. I'm 36. I don't need to know where exactly Australia is located. I kind of have an idea.
But there are so many people who just read things and remember it, and then and I always try to do a lot of fun categories. So there's always still like the traditional history, and geography and stuff, and then there's the fun categories and stuff too.
Fun categories like what your favorite New Kids on the Block character says about you.
Oh shoot, I have to rewrite that question now.
Thank you. Well, sorry. Spoiler alert. For in the span of 7 days, y'all that are watching, you could go to the very fun and popular casino night on November 8th, and then a week later, your social calendar is planned for you. We've got the 8th with the Great Gatsby Casino Night at the National Pearl Button Museum, downtown Muscatine. Awesome event. And then a week later, boom, Trivia Night at the Rendezvous. So, again, for folks that say there's nothing to do in this town, well, here's two fun, unique opportunities, things that don't happen all the time. And you'll also, again, be supporting great cause while having a great time. And anytime you can do that, you're doing something right. I know that there's those groups of people, and that's probably who I've been hearing from, that just go to every Trivia Night and win. They always want the first place balloons. Do you do first place balloons? Or last place balloons?
Some people get really offended with the last place balloons, and so
I think it's the best thing ever. It's hilarious.
It's fine.
Why are we all so offended anymore? I mean, come on.
So sometimes I think it just kind of matters how busy my week is leading up to it. If I remember to get balloons, I mean, I'll be honest with you, it's not like high priority, and then all of a sudden I'd be like, oh, I need balloons, So
anytime I've had Trivia Night here, I would just literally grab a random it's a squirrel balloon from Floral, and that's what we would use.
Well, that's easy.
So I mean, if you need a random we have hedgehog balloons. I'm gonna give you a hedgehog balloon. I don't know. But if it's a donated balloon and it works, whatever. People are offended by the last place balloons.
Well, if you're the one who has to get it all the time.
Come on. What doesn't offend us in 2019? I think that's hilarious.
And I love trivia season. So even I have a group of friends that we just go to. The 6 of us that go are really not that good. And then we each invite a friend.
Oh, so you're the offended table that doesn't want the last place balloon.
We always do well. Because
you do well. Okay.
We invite 2 other people who know all the stuff.
Sure.
And then
Amy's got this figured out. She only has 5 friends, so there's 6 total. And then they pull, because most trivia nights are 8-person teams.
Yes.
So they put on probably Facebook, we're looking for someone that's really good at geography and is available Friday for trivia.
But I keep getting invited because I do make really good food for trivia nights. So,
Oh, this is always important, right? You have to have good food at a trivia night.
Yes.
Okay, November 8th, November 15th, casino night on the 8th, trivia night on the 15th. Awesome events for sure. Love it. You already talked about how we're taking care of our kids when they're outside of school, and that's tremendous. Is there anything else coming down the pike or that you're working on or that you'd like to try? I mean, not to put you on the spot, but just there's so much happening within the confines of the Y.
So yeah. I mean, I'll put the plug in Halloween at the Y's next week.
Good.
So,
okay.
If you haven't gotten your tickets yet for the little ones, those are available. And then all of a sudden we're in December already before we know it. And then Breakfast with Santa will be that first week. So there is a lot. If you are interested, I could use some tutoring or tutors and stuff. And then on that homework hour too, I'm looking for someone who can help with food and stuff. Just cooking, prepping the food and getting it ready to go for them at 6 o'clock. So
that's fantastic. So if you want to connect with Amy, reach out to the Y. Tutoring, yeah, for sure. Not a math tutor, so I'm out. I'm out on that. Excuse me. But if you're able to and you want to help out, what an awesome opportunity. Yeah. And again, if you've been to
once a week.
Once a week. I mean, I feel like for folks that are at the Y, school gets out at 3. So if you're at the Y between 3:30 and 5:30, it's busy, and a lot of it is kids, and they're there for good reason, right?
Yes.
And if you feel like, oh, these kids are running around, well, it beats the alternative. What else would they be doing if they didn't have the Y?
And we have 95 kids a day. That's our average right now in the After School Kids Club. So
95 kids a day is
95
fantastic.
kids a day.
And overwhelming. Hey, Brett, we need to add on. You got all that land still.
We need another land. Yeah,
right.
So,
and so many great events like this summer with the Hawkeye Camp. We're just seeing some pictures of that. The Y is fun. It never ceases to amaze me when I take the boys and Ted is 4 and we get to the Y, and I'm thinking he's going to want to like go run on the track, and he's like, I want to go to Y play. And I'm like, all right, see you later.
Yes.
Bye,
Yeah.
Ted. Peace out. All right, so definitely get your tickets. You can order them online for Casino Night, Friday, November 8th, and then Trivia Night is 7 days later on the 15th. No slowing down.
Then, I go on vacation for 2 weeks after that. Well, I go on gymcation after Trivia Night.
2 weeks.
Gymcation. So
I don't know
I just
what that means. What does that mean?
I
Gymcation? You
spend
sleep in the gym? I
about
don't know.
5 hours a day just in the gym,
Oh.
doing Zumba, going
Okay.
to classes. I just hit up all the different classes in the Quad
Nice.
City area, and
And then
nobody else thinks that's a fun vacation, but it's my
Yeah,
favorite.
and it also puts you in great shape for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Right? So you can
Yeah.
just be like, hey, listen, no regrets. Listen, I've been in gymcation mode.
Yeah.
So give me all the tryptophan. It's fantastic. Thank you for being here. I appreciate
Yes,
your time.
thanks for having
Great
me.
to see you. If I stretched out the headband, I apologize.
I can
But I
fix
saw that you wore that when you were on the mayor's show,
Yes,
and I was
I
like,
did.
I'm putting that on. New rules. Whether I pulled the look off, I don't know. The folks
You
at
probably
home
look
can
better in it
decide.
than I did.
Oh, I don't know. I got a lot of arm in these short sleeve shirts. People are very off put. They don't know how I can be this pale and be on TV. All right, Chad, we go in aisle camera. Sounds good. We'll go to the CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam. Nice bird's eye view of the store. Got a 2-day pork sale, October National Pork Month. So that's going on today and tomorrow. Thank you. I appreciate it. At the store, great deals in the meat department, best meat department in Muscatine, period. I mean, that's just that's a true statement. Look at Lori Howell bagging groceries up there. I love Lori Howell. She's marvelous. So we'll be ready to go. Those $1.99 tenderloins start at 11. So keep that in mind. Dine in, carry out, lunch, dinner made easy. And I'll more than likely be spending several hours in the kitchen. That's why I have all my stuff. I got all my stuff. I got my hat. I want to yell, but there's a lot of people in here because I see a couple of my coworkers. There's more people in here than I'm comfortable with yelling. So I don't know. You're surprised. You're not afraid to be loud. I've also got the official apron, right? If you're going to commit to working in there, you got to have it all, right? This is the look. I don't know what side's the front and what side's the back. Does it matter? Is there a seam? It's probably this way. You can tell that I work a lot in the kitchen. He doesn't even know how to put an apron on, that guy. So that's kind of the look right there. Chef Boyartone whipping it up. Oh, I feel like this got the short string on this side. Well, Steve will have to tie me off then. All right, very good. How do I look? And put the little tiny baby hat on. Hello. Right back there. Right? It fits. Why don't they have a big and tall Hy-Vee fresh hat? Why? I even brought the other name tag down, so I'm like totally official. Look at this. Boom. What can I get you? 50 tenderloins. Come on over. Oh, why does that tenderloin have a bite taken out of it? Don't worry about it. It's a joke. It's not going to happen. All right, here goes Chris. He's got the Toyota Muscatine cart camera, and I asked him to go kind of on a stroll. So, Chris, if you can turn that camera a little to the right, we're going to see the kitchen where, again, right now, there's no food out because it's 9 o'clock in the morning. But that crew is going to be busy today. We're aware of that. We've done this tenderloin deal 3 times now, maybe. And the first time, my goodness, there was a line, and my feet hurt at the end of the day, and it's a long day. But it's a good day, and it's a great deal. And October is National Pork Month. That's why we brought it back. 1 day only, 11 to 7, $1.99 tenderloins. There's Kim Beckman, the whole crew, all hands on deck, yours truly included. I will find time to eat a tenderloin sandwich myself because, well, it's just something that needs to happen. All right, Chris, now could we do this? Could you do a U-turn and head towards that display that's across from the floral shop near the carts, because that's where we had the Minion. There's Matt Schweitzer. That's where we had the, hey, Dee.
Hi, Tony.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Look at this. Dee, you're marvelous. Dee just delivered a giant tenderloin sandwich. Wow. All right, I'm going to eat this pickle. Chris, we'll keep it on you for a second. I'm going to have great breath. We don't have a guest at 9, so we're fine. I'm going to have pickle breath. All right. Chris is behind the wheel of the Toyota Muscatine cart camera. It's a 2021 Toyota Muscatine cart cam. It's from the future. Jimmy Greenhaw made it happen. If you turn left Why am I terrible at chewing food and talking at the same time? It's probably because you're not supposed to. Not the best at it. All right. Now, right to your left, Chris. That's what okay, look at this. You can even see the spot where the other minion was. So we had the 3 minion pumpkins and grew, and somebody was like, I think that minion pumpkin's pretty cute. That's probably Steve. Steve probably broke up the minion family. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall. Look at that. Somebody was like, I just want 1 minion pumpkin. Couldn't you get the lot? Chris, I want you to bring me the minion pumpkin with 2 eyes. Because, first of all, I don't know how much it costs. I shouldn't have shown the picture of this to my kids because all they wanted was the minion pumpkins. I'm like, you're going to, like, throw it or something. Going to knock it over. Put it on the front porch, and a squirrel's going to eat it. Just going to do a pumpkin drop, right? So a lot of good-looking fall colors over there. We've got some phenomenal pumpkins. I mean, outside the store, they're just massive. All right, Chris, you can head back. I like the painted pumpkins. Don't forget, they've also got the pink pumpkins available. And when you purchase a pink pumpkin, say that 3 times fast, purchase a pink pumpkin, $1 will be donated to help pay for mammograms for local women here in Muscatine. How about this? Ta-da! Tenderloin sandwich. Right here, $1.99. What did I tell you? You can't trust a tenderloin that doesn't hang out from the bun. Bakery fresh bun. Why did I say that word? Bakery fresh bun sticking out from the side. Oh, jeez.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, boss. Boss's day is over. Yeah. This is good timing. Hy-Vee store director Matt Schweitzer, everybody. You are on time. I did ask you to be here, didn't I? I shouldn't be surprised.
Why are you being weird?
Not being weird. Not being weird at all. Hey, Kim Beckman.
Hi.
How you doing? Good.
I'm
You
good.
bringing us a drink, too?
I'm bringing you a drink.
Okay. How you feeling? You ready for $1.99 tenderloins?
We are ready for $1.99 tenderloins. We're ready to roll at 11 o'clock.
I don't
so.
understand what just happened. I was holding that.
How big this thing is.
I was just saying you can't trust a
Are
tenderloin.
these miniature buns or are those normal size?
No, those are normal size buns. That's just
So
how big
really
our
just-
hand-breaded tenderloins are. Yes?
Well, and the truth is you can't trust a tenderloin that doesn't hang off the side of a bun if you're in Iowa, right?
Correct. Very correct.
You should taste this.
Yeah, I know. I told him it was Boss's Day the other day. 2,000. Well, maybe not.
Selling these today.
So we've got 1,199 tenderloins left. Is that what you're saying?
Well, we did cut a few more just in case. So we're good. We're covered.
We expect it to be busy. He even has a beverage and everything, huh?
Yeah,
He
he said.
just got
Is that-
yeah.
What?
I think it's becoming more and more clear why you came to this store.
What do
Because
you
you
mean?
love our tenderloins, and we
Well,
bring you
these are on
beverages.
sale today. Did you
No,
know that?
yes, I know that. That's why I have my apron and my hat that fits. By the
then-
way, can we talk about getting bigger hats? Because I don't know if you people understand when you have a size 8 head, that's how it fits.
Well, how
I
about we
think
just
they call that an
undo the
ego.
back, and you don't have to have it zipped
It's
up
an
in the
ego.
back.
There's a thing on the back?
There's a thing on the back.
sure.
Oh, okay.
We'll get
But
you
I'm
taken care of.
I'm worried about my hair.
Chad, will you
Your
Google
hair will be
ego
fine.
and see what comes up?
Thank you.
Maybe it'll be a
Oh, this
picture.
is not the best.
There you go.
All right.
And don't forget the dollar
thank you,
side
Steve.
dishes that go along with
Yes,
those.
of course. Your mac and cheese is the
Muscatine
best
mac
thing.
and cheese. Yes, we made 16 gallons of it yesterday. So let's see if we can get through all that today. So
Can I put you down for a gallon of mac and cheese, Matt Schweitzer?
Absolutely.
Kim, at this point, a day like this where you'll go through 2,000 tenderloins by or just before 7 p.m., will you have one yourself or no?
no, I will not.
That's okay. Matt and I, some people will have them for breakfast. Others will have them for lunch. They are fantastic. The secret is in the breading. But I tell the people at home, but you're the one that, in your crew, that you were doing it, and there's the world's loudest coffee machine on cue. You're cutting it by hand, breading it by hand, and then it hits the fryer and it's ready to go.
Correct. Yes.
It's awesome.
We spent a couple days prepping for it. The crew's been awesome. They've all pitched in. Yesterday we had 5 of us breading tenderloins. Getting prepped for today. Our club room is taken over by tenderloin buns right now. So, so we're ready to go. We're getting our station set up. So we hope to see everybody out here from 11 to 7 today and be ready to roll.
Perfect. I said I probably smell like tenderloins for the weekend, and that's okay.
You will. You'll smell like grease, but you're good. You're good to go.
I mean, that should be an Iowa Hy-Vee cologne. What does it smell like? It smells like tenderloin.
Tenderloin.
I like it.
Not a bad idea. All right, Kim. It's literally 6 minutes after 9
Kim.
o'clock.
Appreciate it.
All right, so you've been with Hy-Vee for a while. That you come to this store, it's in the breading, isn't it? I mean, I understand that there's a lot of places
can we get
that have.
a shot of the breading here?
Yes.
I mean, it is so. Look at this mess I've made.
But
that's just a.
No, I'm just saying.
Just a testament.
I wasn't trying to steal the plate.
Of how.
Yeah.
And to Kim's point, I came in last night and they were back there breading all these, and I'm like, hey, what you doing? Like, bread and
oh, good. You asked that question.
Yeah,
huh?
absolutely.
We'll give you that. We'll let you have that as an excuse for the first.
And then I want to comment on one thing, because you mentioned some people eat tenderloins for breakfast, which I'm assuming that's kind of a pun on me right now. But
I had one the other day.
Not all of us come to work so late in the day, so this is more like a brunch for me.
Boy.
Just saying. Do
you know... I'm okay.
This is cool though.
Yeah, good. Change subject. Yeah. I'll let you have it for. It says $7. Your price $17. What do you think?
I love it.
It's
worth way more than $7. It comes with canning jar lids.
I was gonna say. So after the pumpkin rots, your mason jars are ready to go. I just like that we've had. We were trying to. Hopefully, somebody would buy all 3 of them, and somebody came in yesterday and just bought one of the minions. That's my favorite part of that whole story. Somebody was like, "Oh, that's a cute one." The other 2, they're fine.
Maybe they have 2 others at home.
Right. What a clever idea, though, right? And you can see the detail. I mean, this is painted by hand, put together. It's a great idea. $1.99 tenderloins are fantastic. This is an awesome.
You should taste one of these today at lunchtime. After you buy it.
I will for sure do that because do you have a tab? Can I put it on your tab? Do you feel like, okay, so that's an awesome deal. You see it on the screen. The mac and cheese is fantastic. Spoiler alert, it's not low carb, but it's wonderful. It's like a hug. I described the mac and cheese. It's comfort food. Comfort food, you eat it and you're like, oh, everything in the world is okay, right? So that's going on today. Tenderloins, $1.99, awesome deal. Gotta love it. Don't miss out. 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. only. A lot of other stuff happening. I want to do something since you're here. So when I haven't even mentioned this yet, but next week, and we have nothing to show, no graphics because it's too early, but next week, for the first time, this store is having a truckload sale.
Oh, yes.
And this is awesome. It's going to be in the parking lot, which is right to our right, and it's going to be loaded with unbelievable deals. I looked at the proof of the ad this morning as I was trying to get 2 kids dressed to 2 different schools. That's why I'm late, to your point.
I didn't say you were late.
Being here late.
For the record, I just said I come in earlier.
We have it on record. We have the tape. You do come in earlier.
Hey, shout out to our friends at Coca-Cola for the Iowa Herky Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Herky.
You loved Herky.
I did love
Herky. Herky was the best. So this truckload sale, some spirits next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Probably said too much already.
Yeah, we're gonna. I think maybe this weekend, Tony, we'll put out a little teaser Facebook ad.
Works for me.
But it's gonna be fantastic.
And speaking of things that you'll see on Facebook or Instagram this weekend, I would keep an eye on, if you're watching this on Facebook.
You're not gonna say anything, right? You talking about the Saturday night thing?
Yeah. No.
Oh. Okay.
I would keep an eye on social media Saturday night for something that might happen before the end of the weekend.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah.
We're dropping a giant pumpkin off the roof. That's not happening.
We can't talk about
what are your thoughts on long time ago, Quad Cities, Dwyer and Michaels, popular morning show? They used to crane a giant pumpkin up in the radio station parking lot and drop it on a car, like an old car, and it got on ESPN one time. Would you like to do that here?
I'm all in, and I think we should do it on a minivan.
Okay.
And I think I have one in mind. It'd be really cool.
Not my van, though, because Toyota is a fantastic sponsor of this show. Perhaps one of the...
Well, Toyota would love to sell you a new minivan.
They would, it turns out.
So this would actually help Toyota.
I just think a giant pumpkin smash is maybe a good idea. So, all right, a couple of teasers there. Watch social media Saturday night for something really exciting before the end of this weekend, and then next week, this truckload sale. Holy moly. I'm going to try next week at some point. Oh, right. We could drop turkeys. That's a good note from Steve. WKRP dropped turkeys.
We just need to make sure they're not frozen.
That's correct. Is this video from when Dwyer and Michaels dropped a pumpkin over the past? Yeah, they did this for years. Wow. So you'll see the size of these pumpkins. That one's going into a baby pool, apparently. So, maybe something we put into the mix for...
Look at that.
Look at the size of that pumpkin. I mean, we know people that have cranes. We just craned an air conditioner onto the roof.
We did.
And I'm assuming that Hoops Farms probably grows one of those giant pumpkins, and I feel like those people are standing way too close.
Yeah, what are they
like,
doing?
I would move back if I were them. Oh my God.
Wow.
It's like a Gallagher show.
Oh my god.
That is absolutely fantastic. What you're not seeing is that pumpkin actually crashed created a giant hole in that parking lot. That's fantastic. You can tell that it's old because the
So we
quality
need
of
to
the
do it
video
in
footage.
somebody else's parking lot? Is that what you're
Perhaps,
saying?
yes.
Okay.
All right, $1.99 tenderloins. I was going to get you one, but you're good. Kayleen also has until the 20th. Awesome couple of deals at Wine and Spirits, Absolute Vodka and Jameson Irish Whiskey, which is just hot. I mean, you want to talk about hot deals all throughout the store. We've got a lot of really good hot deals. Wine and Spirits, definitely a place you should go. Besides just the biggest and best selection of craft beer. Look at that, Matt Schweitzer. Check that out. $9.99 each. Absolute Vodka is one of those vodkas that people really like. It mixes well. It's absolutely. That's so many. I can't read that many notes, but I think that's the quote from WKRP. As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly. Jameson, $17.49 a bottle. That price, I don't know if I've seen it lower. You buy 2 of those. You're limited to 10. Sorry, Steve Graham. Steve Graham going to come back in with a fake beard. I'd like to get 10 more bottles of Jameson. That's good through the 20th only. You see stuff like that. It's great. People that stock up their bars and maybe they're hosting a Halloween party, going to a Hawkeye tailgate, you need Bloody Marys. There's your vodka, right?
Yep.
And for you and I, though, like as much as I'd like to go to an Iowa Hawkeye game, I would just assume watch it right here. And we had a great crowd last Saturday night. Tomorrow's game is homecoming. Kickoff's at 11. All those draft beers behind us. 25 cents, Matt. And you've said on record, rest of the season, you want those draft beers to be 25 cents.
Absolutely. We're going to sell some beer here, and we want you to come into the restaurant and try it out. Watch the game. We got the speakers turned up. We got unlimited appetizers, which is fantastic. And Tony and I were both here last Saturday night treating the family to that, and it's just a good place to come watch the game, and it's room temperature in here, so you don't have to sit out in the cold, and you don't have to fight the crowds.
I just have to tell you, so my wife and I sat at the bar last Saturday night, and I went, boom, I need a Cure for Pessimism, Contrary beer that's on tap. I didn't even see the Cherry Bomb Blonde, which is one of my favorite beers ever. So, and by the way, you talk about think local, drink local. Contrary, 2 beers of Contrary on tap. And Mark Mitchell, who owns Contrary, will be on the show next week, which I'm excited about. And then Cherry Bomb Blonde made at Front Street in Davenport.
That's
so
awesome.
It's really cool to be able to have that here. I want to mention one more thing before we let you go, assuming that you've got tenderloins to take care of. And what do you think about the apron? Good look?
It does look nice.
Yeah, the one string is shorter though. I don't know what happened there. I feel like I didn't do it.
I feel like you were set up to fail.
Thank you.
I think is what happened.
I just think putting me in a kitchen around tenderloins, you're asking for trouble. He's eating the profits, everybody. No, it's a really good deal. You should come in, $1.99. Before you go, the flu shot. Wow, pharmacy's been busy. Influenza in Muscatine County. Just takes a couple minutes to get it. No appointment necessary. I talked to a couple customers that were waiting yesterday, and they were super happy because they didn't have to make an appointment. There was a guy and his wife that were coming into the store yesterday as I was getting ready to put some stuff in the parking lot, and he said, well, I was at another place in town, and they don't have what I need with the flu shot. And I said, okay. So we called over here, and you guys have it. And you're telling me I just have to walk over there? And I'm like, yeah. That's it. And I said, and to your point, you'll get the flu shot, and then you could go save 20 cents off a gallon of gas. And I thought he was going to cry because he didn't know. And I thought, wow, yeah. I said, sir, so you get the flu shot, and then like you're protecting yourself from influenza, and then you could literally go across the parking lot to Hy-Vee gas, friendliest gas station in town, and save 20 cents off a gallon.
Absolutely.
So
I mean, I got mine, you got yours,
Yep.
and it's quick and easy. Quick and easy.
And anytime you cannot pay full price at the pump, again, just let the record state, you can't get a flu shot at your doctor's office, and they're not going to give you, like a gas voucher or anything like that. Like, just here, 3 pharmacists that can do it. There's always a pharmacist on staff, regardless of the time of day. If the pharmacy's open, somebody can give you the flu shot. And it's painless. I didn't even feel it. So, and that guy was a great example. Like, yeah, you know what? You don't have to go elsewhere. You can come right here and get you taken care of. You could be enjoying, I don't know if you can eat a tenderloin while you're getting the flu shot. You could ask. They might be okay with it. You have any opinions on
I
that?
think they'd be okay with it. If I took this in there and,
Yeah.
I mean, what are they going to do?
Well, for you and me, I mean, I think it's a whole different
What are they
ballgame.
gonna do?
What about John Q. Public, though, Matt? That's what the people
I don't know, John.
They want to live in a world where you can have a tenderloin and get a flu shot in the same bite.
Speaking of fuel saver, I just thought of this.
Yeah, you're looking at my muscles in my short sleeve shirt.
No.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe perhaps today we'll just give an extra nickel on the bottom of every receipt if you come in and do some shopping today.
Good idea.
We'll just write it with a marker. You take it out to the gas station at Hy-Vee Gas, and we'll give you an extra nickel off today.
You know, that's
How's that
good.
sound?
Well, I coasted into work. I have 17 or 18 miles till I'm empty.
Yeah.
And that's okay because I work at a place that has a gas station. So you're saying I got to buy something, and then not just for me, for everybody out there today, you get
Right.
5 cents
Yeah,
written on
I
the
think
receipt.
we'll do that. As soon as I'm done, I'll go get the markers out.
Perfect. All
That'll be
right.
good.
So don't. We got a lot of opportunities for you to come in and see us. 2-day pork sale today and tomorrow, which is awesome. $1.99 tenderloins. I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready. We've done this. I'm prepared. It's going to be a great busy day. And then also, by the way, tonight, halftime of the Muskie game.
Oh, yeah?
Kick for cash. You like that? Kick for cash. Somebody will have a chance to win $10,000. Could be you. Had someone text me yesterday, how do I get signed up? I told them where to go. Sign up, pull a name. We'll contact you. Meet us on the field after the band plays during halftime. We want somebody to win.
Absolutely,
right?
we do.
I mean, that's the whole point, is we want you to win. At the very least, we'll set you up with a $25 Market Grill Express gift card, so you'll win already. And, I mean, maybe tonight's the night, Matt. The weather's going to be kind of nice.
It's going to be perfect for kicking.
And we will not be kicking. And if it's like the last couple of weeks, Phil Schliessman would be there to hold. Maybe Phil's the problem. Maybe we need a new holder.
Wow, you just came out and said that, didn't you?
Sorry, Phil. I love
Phil's
you,
not
Phil.
watching today.
No, he's working right now.
He better be.
I don't think Phil has Facebook, but his wife Gina does. Hi, Gina.
Don't
All
tell
right,
Phil, Gina.
Don't tell Phil.
Don't tell
He's
Phil.
fantastic. We'll let Matt get out of here.
Hey, one more thing about the truckload sale.
Yes, please.
So I wanted to explain how it works because it's different than any other sale. We will run out of things.
Right.
And that's because the reason the prices are so cheap is because we secure them as a truckload sale. So
Sure.
It's important that you get here early. It's important that you understand that these deals are the hottest prices we've seen all year, and that's why we secured them. It's things that you have to buy a certain amount of, and that's why the prices are so low. So it literally is a truckload sale. It's out in the parking lot. You go out behind the truck and buy the item off the truck itself. So it's just important that people understand it is different than a normal ad. We're not going to give rain checks, any of that. We've purchased a lot. I mean, it's a truckload, but I don't want you to be disappointed if you show up on the end of the last day and we're out of your favorite item on there. So make sure you're watching that and come in and get it early.
So hypothetically, if there were things like, I don't know, Fireball on a truckload sale,
Hypothetically,
which
yeah.
there may or may not be
There are.
on there. So, right, to Matt's point, if it's 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., which, again, hypothetically, the hours might be next Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
It might just be 9 to 7.
So, but if you show up at 6:30 on Saturday and your Fireball is gone,
If we have it.
yeah, it'll probably be. I mean, I would be the early bird gets the worm analogy is always best. So I'd be here
Or the
Thursday.
booze. The early bird will get the booze.
Early bird gets the booze.
Yeah, that's just how it's going to work.
He's not wrong. Early bird gets the booze. It is the.
Let's be honest.
Did you like the name of the sale? I don't want to say that yet, but you probably saw the proof, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
good.
nice.
Thank you. Well, that's why I'm here, to look good in aprons and come up with clever names for truckloads. All right, that's next week. The matter at hand today, $1.99 tenderloin sandwiches. Those things are absolutely fantastic. Every single one, 2,000 of them, hand-cut, hand-breaded, ready to go. It's going to smell amazing in here. I'm going to feel great. I'm going to have one. I'm going to have Muscatine mac and cheese. You know what? And here's the thing. Yesterday, did you see what I had for lunch yesterday?
No.
Okay. Well, I did have a mac and cheese burger because I'm an adult and I wanted to. But here's what I also did. People that are going to judge me at home. I took 14,000 steps and burned 5,600 calories. And guess what mac and cheese burger doesn't have? 5,600 calories. And the old adage is, if you burn more than you put in, you're okay, boo-boo. And I ain't even a doctor. But I can do math. And like you always say, it's math.
It's math. That's
Burn
right.
more, eat less, da-da-da-da-da-da. It all works out. So when I am working in the kitchen and taking all these steps like this is how fast I'm walking around, and have a tenderloin for lunch and some Muscatine mac and cheese, I'll be fine.
I, for one, am not going to judge you.
Thank you.
I mean,
That's what I like about Matt.
I
There
just
is
had-
no judgment
I
at all.
just had a tenderloin for
Yeah.
brunch.
I was wondering to see what you would do with those.
That's my side salad.
Okay.
I'm gonna go upstairs and eat that.
Perfect. All right, we're gonna get Matt out of here. That's a good note. That's a side salad. As someone that is not on record as a big fan of vegetables, I did have one of the pickles before he got here. I apologize for that.
I noticed there was one missing.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna give Kim a hard time for not following spec.
Oh,
so
man.
it's a good thing I didn't do that. That would have been embarrassing, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Today's the day to do that too. All right. $1.99 tenderloins today. Absolutely fantastic. Come and see us here at the store. It's a fun day for sure. This place will be rocking and rolling. Don't miss out on it. And add a side dish for $1. I like that she brought you a drink. I mean, he's got it made, this guy. But he's the boss. Works for Hy-Vee for a long time. That's what happens. We're just over here with a minion pumpkins that are not edible, but are cute and adorable. And I like that they even put the pocket on the minion. Did you see that? The attention to detail on that is marvelous. That's just great. Look at that. That's super cool. All right, very nice. There's a lot happening, y'all. And, somebody said to me yesterday, I think it was my friend Dave Riggin, maybe, was in the store doing some shopping with Tantera Transportation Corporation. They've got the Hawkeye hauler. He said, I was telling somebody that this place is like a grocery store, but it's like a mall too. And I'm like, that's kind of a good point. I mean, it is very much you come in and get like cereal, milk, bread, eggs, whatever, but I mean, you could watch the Hawkeye game, have a beer for $0.25. You can get a Starbucks drink. You can get a Minion pumpkin. I mean, in 2019, a grocery store has to evolve. Just like look at the Musser Public Library. How much have libraries evolved? That you have to. You have to grow with the times, and you have to have, computers and laptops and free Wi-Fi and digital books and I mean, it's just like a business like Hy-Vee. You continue to evolve and grow, and at the end of the day, it's all about taking care of people and thanking them for their business. Again, yesterday, I was bagging groceries, and I told this couple that I kind of know a lot of people, I guess, just from being around town. And they said, like a lot of people say to me, you have to bag groceries? And I said, this is the best job in the store. And that guy that was just here, Matt Schweitzer, he would agree. That is the biggest job. I mean, if you think about it, it's the last person you're going to see. Because we're not making you check out yourself. We have human beings that work here that have a job, that are employed to do that for you. And then if whomever it is, if it's a high school student or if it's someone like myself or Matt or anybody that's bagging groceries, that's the last person you're going to see after you made the choice to come here, park your car, come shopping. There's Andy bagging right now, right? You're making that choice, and we will take care of you because we value your business. I know I do. That's a big deal. So I hope you'll come in and see us. All right, we've mentioned a lot. Maybe we can put up the Discover Muscatine ad. I definitely want to talk about the holiday catering if we have that. So, and then we'll get to a job board, I reckon. I'll double check the email on that, and then we'll get out of here for the weekend. So, back page, Discover Muscatine, the ad. It's got everything going on. That's where you'll also find the details for next week's truckload sale. I was going to tease that, and it worked out that Matt was here. We announce that for you, and that's where that'll live next week, of course, on social media and this show. And since the truckload sale starts at 9 a.m., maybe we can test the limitations of the old cart cam next week. We'll try and get that out to the lot as that's happening. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to be good timing because next Saturday, the 26th, a lot of folks will be hosting or going to Halloween parties since Halloween is on a Thursday this year. Kind of hard to have a party on Halloween during the week, so a lot of people will be taking advantage of Saturday the 26th and that date. So if you need to stock up on stuff, that'll be the time to do it, all right? So you come to the store next week, we'll get you all the deets on that. Hot deals in the store, 58 cents, Red Delicious apples, Driscoll raspberries. The steak price is awesome. Hy-Vee style chili beans, kidney beans for chili, those are perfect. Mars fun-sized candy, Smart Ones or indulgence, entrees in the frozen department. Absolutely marvelous, ready to go. All throughout the store, you can find different hot deals here at the Hy and the V. Do we have the full Discover Muscatine ad? No, I can. Let me pull up the old email. In the meanwhile, what about we have holiday catering? We can mention that. So if you're at a place of business and you get to decide what you're going to do for like a meal, or if it's just at your own house and you're thinking, I got 30 people coming for Thanksgiving. I don't want to cook I don't want to lift a finger this year. You can call Kim Beckman, who you just saw a couple minutes ago, and put in an order for Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever the case may be. Catering, always a good option here at your Muscatine Hy-Vee. I mean, down to having everything ready to go. I took home a Christmas dinner last year on Christmas Eve. It was perfect. So please consider that as a great way to get taken care of. I mean, that's what Kim and her crew do. And you can see there's traditional options, non-traditional options. It's just about reaching out to Kim. She even is cool when people like text her. That's fine. She would let me tell you that she's good with that. Like, you can text her, contact her, whatever you need to do. And if you order before November 1st, little added bonus for you, right? You get to save a little bit and get a little free, right? Who doesn't love something for free? The best things in life are free. So get a hold of Kim. She gets you taken care of. And we would love your business this holiday season. All right, here comes Discover Muscatine ad. I want to mention that just because that's kind of where everything that we've got going on through Tuesday is living, including some of those deals on things like mac and cheese and other grocery items. So if you need to stock up, more hot deals in the corporate ad that's inside the paper, then this is that back page space with mac and cheese and chicken broth. If you're making some soup, that's smart dill pickle spills. Hy-Vee creamy peanut butter for 99 cents. Hey, that's an awesome deal. What about a super coupon for Hy-Vee tomato juice? Gotta love that. That'll come in handy. Soup season. I have soup 365 days a year because I love soup. But if you're the kind of person that waits till it gets cold, go ahead. Sturzing's potato chips, 5 for $10. That's 5 10-ounce bags for $10. That's an awesome price. Made in Burlington. Gotta love it. Folgers Classic Coffee. There's Hy-Vee canned pumpkin. Try not to pop the peas. Hy-Vee, what else? We got That Smart Apple Juice, 77 cents. Great price on that. You can see as we look down, the tenderloins are there, the Absolute Vodka and the Jameson Irish Whiskey. October, National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Several products you can purchase. Help pay for mammograms for women that are on or underinsured. At Muscatine Radiology, they have what's called the MAP Fund that helps, again, women pay for those mammograms. Today, by the way, October 18th is National Mammography Day, and it's also Chocolate Cupcake Day. So buy a couple of those products, help pay for some mammograms for women in Muscatine County. And then if you are going tailgating or if you're hosting a tailgate for the Hawkeye game, 10 for 10 brats, 10-cent fuel saver. Love our brats. Pineapple brat would be my favorite, in case you're wondering. Fresh-made crab cheese balls. Fresh-made Fiesta trays from Delmer Coolers. Prairie Farms orange juice. How about the Starburst on that one, Chad? Grab a bottle of champagne and have a mimosa. Good deal on orange juice, even if you just want it to be orange juice. And then Keystone Light. Look at that price. 2 30-packs, $10.99 each. God bless. Get some Keystone Light. Steve Graham loves Keystone Light. True story. He does. To each their own, right? It's fine. I've had Keystone in my life, and, I like a lot of different beer. I'll just say that to not offend anybody. I love all the beer. You're all wonderful. All the beer. And sometimes I don't love any beer, and I just have a Zions energy thing. It's got 250% vitamin B6. 250%? Come on. Is that a real claim? I'm going to have to call Ben with Dr. Pepper. I feel like I'm only getting 248%. Does it have 80% vitamin B12? 100% niacin. That's interesting. Niacin. Boy. It's marvelous, though. This is mango guava, and it comes with a dent in it. Scratch and dent can. Tony, you can't scratch and dent products. 100% materials, is that what that says? Yes. And this is made from a recyclable can that I smash into my forehead. It is very tasty. 0 calories, 0 sugar. Send the check. Send it. All right. I want to say thanks to CBI Bank and Trust. Thanks to Toyota Muscatine and team staffing. I don't see that we have a job board, so we'll take care of that on Monday. We'll double down. I look forward to a busy weekend, both professionally here at work. A lot going on at the store. $1.99 tenderloins. Come out and get one. what do I have? So here's my day, right? Right now it's 9:31. We'll get done with the show. I'll probably go into the kitchen for several hours. That's fine. I'll get off work around 5. I have to. 5:05. Got family pictures with Sarah Seiler Photography. And then I have to go to the Muskie football game for Kick for Cash. And then I'm playing some tunes, doing a little DJ. Haven't done it in a while. A little rusty down at the Mississippi Brew. So I'll be awake till 2 a.m. What happened? I fell asleep. Chris, did I fall asleep again? So just a little bit. Just a little bit, he says. And then tomorrow, Saturday, Hawkeye football, 11 o'clock. Come watch it here. I promise you'll have a good time. Last thing I want to mention, Chad, if you go to my Facebook page, and of course I didn't tell him this, but I'm just thinking about it. I got paged yesterday. So I'm sitting at my desk, and I heard a faint page on the announcement, Tony, to register 6. But sometimes we play this game, the Tony-Toby game, because we've got Toby Lehman in the produce department. Gentlemen, take care. You too. It wasn't Toby. It was for me. And it was my mom's cousin, my second cousin, Matt. Right below that post, Chad, it should be a picture of... All right, so I get the call on the radio. Phil Schliessman says, you have a relative from Burlington? And I'm like, I don't have any family in Iowa. I am you know what I mean? I got no relatives besides my mom that moved to Muscatine 2 years ago. So I come down the stairs, and as I'm walking down the stairs, I'm trying to think, who is here? You know, a couple of years ago, I was walking across the parking lot, and I ran into one of my uncles that was driving to Burlington. I thought, okay, maybe it was Uncle John. That's my mom's cousin, Matt Burke. Matt is... Now, I can't explain to you why I'm 6'5". So, because my mom is not tall, and my dad is not tall. But that guy right there, my mom's first cousin, Matt Burke, played football at Boston College. He is probably 6'3 and a half. And his brother is also about 6'3", 6'4". His brother played football at Illinois. I think the height in my family somehow is on this Burke side, and it's skipped a lot of them because I'm 6'4 and a half, 6'5", and then I have a first cousin of my own that's my same age that's 6'6". My brother, Phil, who's 33, he's 5'11". And if you looked at a family picture, you would see myself, my cousin Warren, 6'4 and a half, 6'5", 6'6", and then it would just go like that. They're not tall, but then it was great to see Matt. I don't know if he'll ever watch this, but Matt is a big pharmaceutical sales rep. I'm pretty sure he goes all over the place. He was traversing down 61, heading to Burlington, and he pulled over and came to see his favorite second cousin. True story about Matt Burke. Back in the day, he was a big and tall model for a minute. Good-looking guy, big and tall, right? Where's my big and tall modeling contract? How am I getting gypped? I mean, listen, I'm cut for that. Big and tall model. Look at this. I'm ready. Where's my close-up? So it was great to see cousin Matt yesterday. Total surprise. I thought, because a lot of times what happens is, a lot of times people page me downstairs and it's like kind of a joke. You know, like, oh, okay, I know who you are. Like, it could have been Chris. Chris could have done that. I'm like, who's it going to be? Is it going to be somebody that used to listen on the radio that just wants an excuse to get me down here? It was cousin Matt. Good to see him. All right, have a great weekend. Take care of yourself. Go Muskies. Looking for a big win tonight, Iowa City West. 2 games left for football, high school football. Can you believe it? 2 games tonight and next Friday. So come to the game. It's at Muscatine High School. The weather should cooperate. We'll be there with Kick for Cash during halftime. And then, you know, it's just going to be a busy weekend. My wife says last night she wants to see the Joker movie again. I'm okay with that. I don't know if we're going to do that. Probably have to take kids to Pumpkin Patch, right? Maybe Chris take my kids to Pumpkin Patch for me. What do you think, Chris? How do you think? 3 kids? You could do it. You're good. You're good. Chris is agreeing to anything I say. Very nice. Enjoy your weekend. We hope to see you at some point. $1.99 tenderloins coming up at 11. It's 9:35 right now if you're watching live. Get out to the store. Please, somebody come by the last 2 Minion pumpkins. I made a word. It's a mumkin. That's what I was doing. It's a mumkin. It's a minion. It's a pumpkin. They're $7, hand-painted. Even a nice little Sharpie pocket. That's a nice touch. And definitely check out all this stuff for breast cancer. And, hey, listen, Purple Pinky Project. How many people asked me yesterday, why do you have your pinky painted purple? Domestic Violence Awareness Month is October. We talked to Judy Yates yesterday with the MCSA Domestic Violence Shelter. You come to the store, we'll paint your pinky purple so that people will ask you why, and then you can tell them you stand for raising awareness for domestic violence and domestic violence survivors, and you support the shelter. All right, we've had a good week here at the show. I appreciate you watching. Thanks to CBI Bank and Trust. Next Thursday, Bob Howard would love to see you at the JA Achievement, Taste of Achievement at Geneva. I'll be emceeing that. That'll be a good time. Thanks to Toyota Muscatine. If you need something from them, of course, maybe you do need to drop a giant pumpkin on your current Toyota Sienna, because TJ Deere said he's going to give you a 2020 Toyota Sienna for free. Makes sense to me, TJ. Let's do it. And team staffing, of course, if you need a job right now, they could get you one that you could start Monday. Over 100 jobs available. Watch the show, 7:30 and 10:30 on cable, live at 8:30 Monday morning with Mary Wildermuth, continuing to feature all the candidates running for the Muscatine School Board. Have a great weekend. Take care. We are out. Goodbye. Mumpkin, Chris. That's your Halloween.
You're watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet. We're hunting wabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton.
Yeah,
this Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.